Lancashire with Gary Scott. BBC
Radio Lancashire.
And tonight we're live at GhostBikes in Preston. I'm out and about for what's turned into our annual pilgrimage to the home of all things biking in Preston. It's your Lancashire. Gary with you through until 10 o'clock. And between now and 10, we'll continue to meet members of the biking community. As I mentioned before, I've never owned a motorcycle. But when you talk to bikers, they're a passionate lot. They love biking and they really stick together. It's a bit like when you get on a bike, it's almost like you become part of a social club. You get people who understand what it is, the thrill of being on two wheels, the freedom of being able to zoot along the country lanes. And also, they do such a lot for charity. Bikers get together and enjoy themselves and raise a lot of money for charities and do brilliant things. It's not just somebody on a bike tearing up the street. These people do such a lot and work together. An example of the sort of community idea is bikershangout.co.uk, a website for all things on two wheels. And the creator, the brains behind it, India Hayes, joins me. India, welcome to the programme. Fair to say you're a biker then?
Yes, I am, Gary, yeah. Been a biker most of my life. Obviously on and off like everybody does. You get breaks in careers or family, etc. But I've always come back to it. It's like a therapy. It helps, it relieves. And getting out and seeing other bikers that are riding, they've obviously got a lot in common with you because you've got a bike as well. So it's like a bridge between the two. You know, two worlds. You've got your world, they've got their world. But when you meet and you're out on a bike, it all comes together. You've got a mutual understanding.
It's almost like a bike is a membership card for this club. You're all there on two wheels, and as you say, whatever your social status or wherever you come from, whatever your position in life, whatever your job, whatever your role, you're in the gang, aren't you?
Yes, yeah, very much so. Because you could be riding around on a £50,000-60,000 bike. Another person could have something that's cost a couple of grand that is not together in the shed. But when you come together, it's a mutual respect because you're both taking the same risks. You're both out there on two wheels and you both have the passion for what you're doing.
Here's the thing, a lot of people who don't know about motorcycles, motorcyclists, the typical stereotype is a young lad on a bike. I think sometimes people don't realise how many women enjoy the thrill of two wheels, how many female motorcyclists there are.
Oh, there's more and more and more coming into the biking community all the time. I think I've managed to persuade maybe two or three. My hairdresser, she started off just doing my hair and then she said, I'm going to get a bike. And I said, right, okay, what you getting? And she said, I'm getting a little 125, I'm going to get through my test. But yeah, it's very surprising. There's more and more girls coming into it, and mainly on 125s. Yeah. So it'd be nice, I think, for Bikers Hangout to maybe set up maybe a group to sort of accommodate those types of people. Well, actually, we've got Black Widows, which is an all-girl bike club or group, actually on our app.
Well, let's talk about the app. Let's talk about Bikers Hangout, because I had a pop on the website, I had a look at it, and I know about it. But if people have never seen it, if people don't have a clue what it is, explain the thinking behind it and what prompted you to create it.
Right, okay. Well, it all started off 2019. There's a small group of us, and we never knew where each other was unless we rang each other. And I come up with this idea of saying, right, we should sit like a little hub together. And from that, you can then put a post on and say, right, I'm in Northwich, I'm in J&S, or I'm at this bike shop. If there's anybody around, come and hook up. And that's where it started. From that, it's just grown to a point where I thought, right, okay, there's a lot of bike clubs out there doing their own independent individual thing. Wouldn't it be good to have them come together in the one place, so they can all interact, get involved, help each other. We can share rides, events that they're organising, which attracts more members, attracts a busier place, and if they're fundraising, helps with that as well at the same time.
So it's basically a bulletin board. It started off as a bulletin board for, hey, I'm here, why don't you come out for you? Yeah, hub for people. How has it grown since you had this first idea and you thought, okay, it'd be nice to have some sort of system where we can see where people are and we can, oh, she's there, I'll go and have a brew with it, whatever it might be. How has it grown from that initial idea? How has it grown? Tell us about the journey.
The growth, right, okay. Well, obviously it started off with a handful of people. Now we've got literally thousands of people on board, split between all areas of the platform. So you've got Facebook, you've got the app, and you've got the website. The way that sort of evolved is that it used to be individual bikers and mentioning of the groups, the clubs. But now what we do on the app and the website, we actually build a group for them so they can bring their members in and then they can use it as their own platform. So it actually is specifically for bikers. So it's a bit like a Facebook app, but more for bikers. So it's interactive. They can chat to each other. They can join the clubs that we've built on there. So the likes of the groups that are set up, they're actually clubs. So you've got likes of a lot of different clubs that are on there, different parts of the world, different parts of the UK, and they can go in and they can join these groups. So it's a bit like you're coming back into biking. Where's my nearest group around here that I can join on next, nearest club? And they can go onto the app and they can go, right, okay, oh, right, there's one down the road from here. Oh, they've got a bike night on. I think I'll pop down there and have a look. So, and it's evolved, so it's growing, and the members that they're bringing in, obviously through sharing the app and getting involved, helps. So it helps create a giant community, in effect.
I think what strikes me as well is if I'm on holiday somewhere, I'm down south, wherever it might be, and I'm on my bike, I might be able to look for there's some bike meets near me, and maybe meet and then say a new bunch of people, because I've got that membership card, that 2 wheels, you know what I mean? I'm in the biking club. Maybe there's a meet up I can go to. Maybe I can do that. And so the more people and the more clubs who get busy with this, the better it's going to be, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we're trying to do. We have host our own events, so we run those every month, and all of the clubs and individuals could come to those. It's called the Bikers Hangout gathering, and it's specifically to get all the bikers together, clubs, individuals, to have a good time, to share stories, to listen to a band, to get involved with the charities, because we had 3 charities there last night.
Yeah, tell me about last night, because we were chatting earlier on, and I keep mentioning the charitable aspect, the fact that bikers are very generous, and you like to get together, and you like to have a good time, and sometimes you turn that into a fundraising opportunity. So tell us about last night and the charities.
Yeah, well, last night we had the Mobile War Museum there, we had Blood Bikes, and we had the National Association for Bikers with a Disability. And what we do is we run raffle prizes, so we do prize draws. The initial ones are free, so we do like a free prize draw, goodie bags we call them, and they're just they're valuable. They've got t-shirts and caps and stickers and stuff in. And it's just a bit of fun, but it gets the crowd going. Then we get onto the charities, and we usually get donated different prizes, like John, from obviously John's Motorcycle News. He donated a couple of tickets for GhostBikes. So we raffled those off, and the money that we raise from, say, donations, and sometimes we add to it. So we stick our own hand in our back pocket and say, right, okay, let's get a helmet, let's get a set of AirPods, etc. throw those into the equation, and then we sell the raffle tickets, and then whatever we generate from those sales, we then distribute between the charities. So it helps. It goes back into basically helping the bikers, but in different ways, like the blood bikes, because they're out there, they're dealing with accidents and emergencies. They need support. We've got nabbed, and I know in one particular case, the donation that we made last month went to get another biker back on the road, because he had his whole bike converted. You know, he was disabled, thought he'd never ride again, got in touch with NABD, and NABD sorted him out, obviously with a donation from ourselves. So it's just keeping, you know, the community alive, but also giving a lot back as well at the same time.
I love it. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a great way to bring people together. You're doing a lot of good. You're having a laugh. You're having fun, so that's all good. So I'm a biker listening to this, and I think, okay, I want to get involved with this. How do I get involved?
Right, okay. There's many different ways. We've got the app, so which is downloadable. So it's Bikers Hangout. The app is freely downloadable from any app store. If you've got a brick for a phone and you haven't got access to, say, apps, you can visit website. So you just go to, say, bikershangout.co.uk, and you've got a website. You just join, link in, and it's accessible from both, angles. So you get the same sort of experience. Or if you don't want to do that, you can go to our Facebook page, which is full of exciting news, events. The clubs get involved, individuals get involved. It's really just it's emotion in process all the time. It's exciting. Updates are great. We have a page specifically for rides and events, so you can get updates regarding any rides and events. I mean, we had one guy over in, I think it was Missouri in the States, and we shared a ride out, and I thought, I don't know why I'm doing this, I don't know who's going to read this, but I actually had an inbox from this gentleman, and he said, thanks for that, it's just down the road. He said, I was looking for something to do, and it was amazing. It's great, the feedback that we get, and we're getting involved with some links over in the States as well, so we're sort of, trying to get the whole of the biking community involved, see different angles and different perspective on riding as well. Cause
it's brilliant, and it just goes to show that wherever you are in the world, you're not too far away from a biker. I think it's fantastic. It's bikershangout.co.uk. You can download the app from your app store, freely downloadable. You can get involved, see what's going on near you, or if you're out and about somewhere else. So get busy with that, India Hayes. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck with the app and the website. And we'll talk again in the future, maybe, when you're queen of the world and you've got all the bikers in the world connected. We'll see where you go then.
Oh, no, thanks ever so much, Gary.
You're welcome.